Hi, welcome back. I am Susan Maud Buchser-Lochocki, a presidential candidate from the 2024 presidential election. And I'm going to continue with the state of our union, which also includes the state of our people. And yes, we are unstable. We are. And I think there are a lot of contributing factors to the aggression, especially of of everybody. And it's being overwhelmed. I lived for 20 years in a country that actually helps out its people, has lots of ways to support, and makes it easy to get around. The infrastructure is well built and usable, and things are kept clean and neat and organized. When a bus is supposed to be there at 10:01, it comes at 10:01, and you can time your arrival really well. And I don't find that here where I'm living, and I know that there are different parts of the US that are having success. But for the most part, the middle of the US is not. And especially this region where I am in the Appalachian Mountain region, there's a lot of failure going on. Road-wise, bridge-wise, keeping bus service running on time, having a bus service, just general public works that should be that aren't working well. And I mean, just even signing up and turning off electricity is a nightmare. So, our government officials aren't looking out for us. The Democrats and Republicans, I'll put it that way. But again, it goes back to what's going on with my lawsuit, and that is that we've got these two political parties who have taken over, and they're not giving up their power easily, and they're not counting votes. They're just not counting them. So we're not being heard, and we can call and complain and do whatever, but they're not listening. And in fact, they think that they have superiority because of their religion, and that we have to follow their religion and their religious beliefs. And this is not true. We have freedom in this country to follow whatever religion we want. And so, until we remove religion from ruling our country, we will constantly have people being aggressive, because we got the aggressive ones from the religion trying to force their religion on us, and then we have the pushback of the people who don't want their religion, who are pushing back and saying no, and then the ones that are brainwashed in between, who they're not committed to either or, but by being silent, they're on the other side, their side of the aggressor religious group. And that needs to stop, because we have freedom of religion, and we have freedom to live our lives as adults and not be pushed around and have aggression on us. So, I should be able to walk around without fear, for one, of being harassed or whatever because of my beliefs. And I should be able to drive around also without that fear, but I don't have that because, I never was in a car accident until I came really here to this region. And it's only been a short while that I've been here, but I've had, two really bad ones. I mean, not really, really bad, but bad enough And I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I mean, okay, the second one, the really bad one, was with a deer. So that wasn't something. But the first one was on the day that I handed in my lawsuit. So I'm pretty sure that that was a challenge to my suing the government, to suing the Secretary of State of West Virginia. And this is unacceptable. You people who are supposedly holding these jobs work for you and me. You are a public servant. You work for me. You're supposed to be doing my bidding. You're supposed to listen to me, the citizen. And this is not happening. So I do approve of the things that Donald Trump and his team are doing so far. Things seem to be moving in a good way. I think we do have a lot of problems with our food products, and we need to get certain oils and things removed from products because they're just unhealthy and causing a lot of health issues. So, I'm happy about the health situation going on, but we can do a lot better. And I feel there's so many people making excuses in government who are turning the other way and not looking and letting things go on. And this is unacceptable. We cannot be a proud country if we have cheaters in office, abusers in office, manipulators in office, narcissists in office. And as far as I know, in the United States, we have freedom of religion and freedom of choice and freedom of adulthood and all sorts of freedoms. I will be doing some readings for children, but also adults can listen in, and it's a good place to go for, if English is your second language, to listen to my readings on the Constitution. So you know your rights too. But as I go through it, I'm also pointing out that some of the document is written in very old English where we need to update it anyways. So, our government, our world, our USA, each state, each town is a little bit like the Constitution. It's old and it needs refurbished. That's what I can say. And the attitudes of the people who are fanatical religious and trying to influence our country and our towns and our cities and our states, who are in the two big political parties. This is unacceptable. So all voices need to be heard, not just yours. So I don't really have too much to say. I'm trying not to be aggressive, but I'm standing stern. And, it's unacceptable what's been going on. I lived in a country that actually cared for its people, so I know how it looks. And this is one of the things that we need to bring to our country. We need our country to care for its people. So we don't need to live in hell here on earth. And I know some of the religious fanatics are exactly organizing our earth, our USA, to be living hell. And they might be doing it in other countries too, but it's not acceptable. We have freedom of religion and freedom from religion and freedom from your religion. Okay, so I don't know what else to say. I am having an off day. I've been doing some creative things, so my mind is on a little bit other things at the moment. So that's probably why I'm a little off. But I felt like I needed to get out here and say something. So yeah, I mean, I like the peace work that Trump is doing, so keep going, and let's see what's possible. Okay. So thank you very much for stopping by. I am Susan Maud Buchser-Lochocki, and if you want to find out more about me and my lawsuit, my website is susan4usa.com. That's Susan, the number 4, usa.com. You can find out more about everything there. And then I'm also on YouTube, X, Facebook, LinkedIn, Google, all sorts of places. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so that you can always get the latest videos as soon as they come out. Okay. So thank you again, and I wish you a nice day. Bye for now.